over, man. It's game over.
Hey everybody, we haven't done this in a while. This is Playing Games Poorly. I'm Tim.
I'm Joe.
And we have a special guest with us today from Long Playing Gaming, Matt.
Hi everybody. I don't know why I'm here.
Pretty much Matt was here while Matt and I were recording for our other Halloween episode that is premiering today, Monster in My Pocket. And Joe was getting some footage for us to do this. So Matt's going to sit in and probably try and tell us what we did wrong.
I guess we'll see.
So the story starts out with this one.
So we have Mark, baseball player, who's looking up at the sky and he sees this bright star. And it looks like a 4-year-old wrote this story because it's really bad. He doesn't notice the star right in front of him. And oh no, it's a monster.
Isn't the monster's name like Bruce?
It's actually Bert.
Bert.
Right there. Hello, I'm Bert.
I'm Bert.
What's up?
What's up, Bert? Gargoyle Bert.
We are having monster party. You want to come?
Very delightful monster party.
He's like, I'm afraid to fight.
Why are they assuming the monsters are evil? That's just misunderstood.
Why does Mark look like a Lego hair model?
It's almost like Ness had like a cousin that was...
Ness just took his hat off.
Yeah.
Don't worry, with your weapon. So now baseball bats are now weapons. Thanks, Nintendo.
Well, he just said it's not a weapon, it's a bat.
Yeah. Meh, anything's okay.
Looking at them connecting on an intergalactic level.
What's your name? Mark.
This is like the never-ending story. Like, that's what should be played right now.
Basically.
It's
The
just
never-ending story.
it's just terribly written.
Did the monster melt? What is going on?
You gotta flash. Flashing, you know.
They're going like Super Saiyan fusion. Alright, explain what's going on.
Okay, so here I'm learning out the controls, feeling them out. Baseball bat, jump, you know, snail crawl.
So you got guy on fire.
Well, he's shooting like laser blasts at me. He's got like these like Hadouken laser blast things shooting at me.
It's just more fire. He's walking around on fire.
First enemy's guy on fire.
And then you've got parading legs.
Guy
Okay.
stuck in brick.
Hello, baby.
The plant from Little Shop of Horrors.
So I'm
You can tell it's Nintendo because bubbles kill you.
Yeah.
Bubbles are the most dangerous thing in any Nintendo game.
well, I'm trying to get down the mechanic of bat these things back at him, and I'm like, okay, this is totally not working.
So the baseball bat actually works like a baseball bat should.
Well,
As far as projectiles go from enemies. Okay, so you died,
yup,
and you get 1 life, and
that's it. And
You
you
start
start
over.
all over from the beginning.
are you doing the worm right there?
Yeah, I'm trying not to take damage.
Humping the ground.
So far, that's the best thing about this game I've seen is the duck crouch move.
So there is a bit of learning curve, and I'm starting to be like, okay, I'm getting kind of good at this, and then I'm not. So it's just, you know, trying to figure out how much this thing has no hit bar or no life bar, so I have no idea if I'm.
Isn't that the life bar? Like
No, that's my
the
life.
thing that says life?
That's my life bar, and as you'll see, it gradually keeps going down every time that I get hit by the bubbles of death.
I like how the Venus flytrap looks like a Venus flytrap instead of the killer plant from Little Shop of Horrors. Like, it's supposed to be the killer plant from the Little Shop
Yeah.
of Horrors, but also it could eat a giant fly.
Yeah. Due to copyright,
Yeah.
we had to make it look like the actual Venus flytrap. It has like a cleft chin.
Well, there is a plant that does that. It doesn't have teeth. It just kind of opens and they drop into it. And I think that was the idea behind this one. Not quite a Venus flytrap, or well, kind of a hybrid between the two plants.
Couldn't you just stand there and not water it, and it would eventually wilt and die?
Wouldn't I die faster than that?
Well, you could still drink water. It's not like that thing could come after you and take your water.
Well, it's firing bubbles at me, so I mean, it could get me.
Don't you foam at the mouth when you're dehydrated?
No, that's rabies. But yeah, keep going. So, yeah.
This is a lot of bubbles.
It's a lot of bubbles. I'm actually surprised I
You would have struck out like 14 times by now.
Well, that's why I said I'm surprised I actually lived as long on this life as I did, because it just didn't bode well.
Do you have to face this thing, or can you just walk past that door? Or worm past it, or
You
dry hump the ground past it, whatever you're trying to do?
You can definitely walk past that, but as you'll see, these are kind of required to beating the level. So you can walk all the way to the end of the level, but you have to beat these bosses eventually to progress, because you need, see in the right corner, you need to get a key. And to do that, you have to beat the bosses to get the key. Much more of the same boring battle. Me facing off against this.
You ever seen a flower pot that big at like Home Depot or anything?
I never know what to put in it, and apparently a giant Venus flytrap that shoots bubbles is the
It's
answer.
gotta be man-eating plant. That's the only thing you can put in that.
I mean, it would be a great home security system, I guess.
Well, until somebody just walked past it and did not water it. So you died 3 times now too, to the plant that doesn't move.
Yes. Might I add, this is like kind of
Yes, period.
Yeah, this is kind of a ridiculously hard battle.
Oh, you seem to be getting it a lot quicker now.
I start to get kind of a rhythm and a flow. As I started playing this, I was like starting to play games less poorly, but I started realizing what you could do with this thing.
He blew the slider bubble there.
I still think this particular battle, I didn't beat him either, just because it's... Like I said, I had no idea if I was actually winning or not. Like, how do you play this game? Did I win?
When you run out of life,
You die.
you lose.
Yeah, exactly. It's that's kind of how this thing was stacked against me. Is I'm trying to remember what
He does have the good sense not to continue on the first level. You just start over.
That's always the key to some of these games, is you don't
waste your continues.
don't waste your continues on the first level.
All right, so more of the plant.
More plant.
More of the plant.
More of the plant. And at some point, I know that I started getting close enough to realize I could hit it with the bat.
The more I see the plant, the more it's winning me over.
I'm starting to root for the plant now.
Okay, so now I start realizing that I can actually beat the piss out of the plant with my bat, and that works way better than its own bubbles. So hey, I beat one level.
Bravo.
Hey, look, it's empty. It lets me leave
Look
again.
at that, two bosses beaten.
Well done.
All right, so more of the ejaculating fire guys. I mean, it's like, and then the guys stuck in the ground.
What's with the legs?
I don't know.
Hey, you! What's with the legs?
Yeah, exactly. What? All right, so I get in here. I'm like, oh look, it's empty. I clearly beat another boss. So we keep going. Some of the enemies give you life drops, which are kind of imperative to keep going. So grinding is kind of important in this game, because you notice your life bar goes all the way across the screen, but they don't give you enough life to do anything with it, which is kind of stupid. So
Could you go back and will all that stuff respawn, and so you could still just
yes, you
try and get drops from?
As you'll see, it's not just linear. You know, this is not just a side scroller. You can go both ways. You can go forward, you can go backwards, you can enter these rooms. And look, another boss. Hey, sorry, I'm dead.
Sorry, I'm dead.
At least he had the courtesy to tell you.
Yeah, he's like, I'm sorry, I'm dead. Here, have this question mark. You know, random power up and keep going. So we're 2 bosses in, which is amazing for the first level. You know, me playing games poorly.
So you're really progressing now. You've had 2 empty rooms and a rotting corpse since the plant.
Yes.
That you could have hit with the bat all along.
Yes. Again, this is playing games poorly, not long play gaming. So, okay, you do get the mandatory level
Spooky
shift.
tree.
Yeah, it's a spooky level shift.
Oh wow, look at the bloody skulls on the ground. That looks so cool.
Yeah, that's really cool looking.
Yeah. So here's your.
Is this a checkpoint?
This is not a
Are
checkpoint.
you in the upside down?
Go with that. This is letting me know that I'm about halfway through the level. And
There's a lot of guys on fire in this
Yeah.
level.
well,
What the hell just walked by?
it looked like a zombie dog. Call it that?
With a human face?
I think that same thing is in Bonk's Adventure.
Oh, they might recycle things. We had the walking eyeball thing.
Eyeball squid?
Okay, so this is the pumpkin.
Oh, you're
boss.
so done.
Yeah, this guy is
You have no shot.
no.
That looks like the final boss from Splatterhouse Wampaku Graffiti.
Yeah.
And look, I made it all that way to just start the entire game all over again.
Do you ever skip this door?
Nope.
No, I have the good sense,
Just
but I have a good
I'm
sense.
just gonna rush the plant.
I'm just gonna bum rush him with my baseball bat to the face, and I beat him. And I'm like, okay, I have a solid strategy.
He's
on how to
learning.
beat- Yeah,
Yeah,
yes,
it's-
I
That's
told
the whole point of this show is we learn.
you, there's a learning curve. Okay.
That's really what it was about in the 8-bit world.
Yeah.
Trial and error and learning from your mistakes.
The more you know.
Just hit the plant that can't chase you. And again, he didn't go in that door this time because he knows it's empty.
Yeah.
Grind for health because that's all you get. Oh, and you do get the occasional random power up, but a lot of them are just question marks.
I like instead of freeing the guys stuck in the bricks, you put them out of their misery.
Yeah. Here, let me help you. As I beat you with my baseball bat.
Was that a spider, do you think?
It looked like a fly over a spider or over some type of dead.
It was Bert, wasn't it?
I don't think Bert was dead. I think I'm
No, you fused with Bert.
confused with Bert. So now I have Bert's powers, which is why I'm like lasting
So you
more
can
than-
go after Burning Man and dude stuck in a brick.
Yes, and the eyeball chasing guy.
I don't understand all the enemies. They have nothing in common.
I'm just wondering what drug trip these guys were on, the developers were on when they made this game.
You got kicking legs and guy on fire.
Again, what drugs were they on when they made this game?
That was the 80s, probably cocaine.
Let's go with that. Cocaine. So, more of the same. Try not to die.
I like when the screen turns all morbid.
Yeah.
It definitely adds a feel.
Well, there's a bunch of different, like, bloody faces in the background. It's what, 4 or 5 different ones?
Yeah, 4 or 5 ones that they just, you know, copy pasted and washed, rinsed, repeated, just like everything else. All right,
That tree is a melting ghoul.
Yeah.
So now we're back to the pumpkin guy. And I'm trying to bum rush him like I did the plant, because I figured the bat does most damage, but just as you see, he's also running at me, so he's dealing a lot of damage to me as well, so... we're learning.
Did you forget how to duck? Oh, no, you did. It's right there. You just did it.
Yeah, I'm ducking. I forgot how to duck during the boss battle. I guess I was kind of in that whole, you know, attack, Who cares about defense?
No, you gotta duck, dodge, dip, dive, and dodge.
You said dodge twice.
You can dodge a bubble from a Venus flytrap.
You can dodge a rock from a pumpkin guy.
You can dodge a pair of legs in the ground.
Yeah, don't forget your power-ups because
Everything explodes violently.
Yeah,
when
exactly.
You hit it with a baseball bat too.
Yeah, these things are like completely charged with, you know, dynamite.
Well, they're already on fire. I mean, the legs aren't, but...
But whatever I'm hitting them with, they just explode into this cacophony.
What?
Cacophony, large sound. Look it up, dictionary.
I think it'd be fun if in real life, when you died, you had giant explosions like that.
That can be arranged.
I think I'm throwing the challenge flag in if cacophony is a real word.
It's perfectly cromulent.
The description will be in, or the definition will be in the description below. So, for the sixth time, we're gonna see this cutscene. There we go. Now we're in.
Like the googly-eyed melting tree.
I mean, it definitely does add an aspect to the game. Like, I'm not saying it's bad. It's just really hard, and it just gets really repetitious. And I wish you had more than one life.
I'm having a hard time, like, really figuring out where the end of this level could be.
Yeah. Because even after you beat the pumpkin guy, there's probably another... I mean, maybe there's just another dead monster that you collect the thing from.
I'm assuming you have to get a key to exit the level.
Yeah.
By the box that says key in the lower right-hand corner.
Yes, you do. You definitely have to get a key, and that's the point to killing off all of the bosses in these rooms.
I wonder if you have to kill off all of the bosses to get the key, or if you only have to kill off the boss that has the key.
I mean, so far we've only seen like 2 bosses that you really gotta fight. The rest of the rooms have either been empty or they're
A carcass
they're
in
already
there.
dead.
Which he so graciously lets us know.
Too late.
Sorry, I'm dead.
Did you die on the plant
Yeah,
again?
I died in the plant again. Again, I was a little too aggressive with him.
Not too good, is it, Chief?
No, this is definitely not the easiest game I've ever played in my life.
That door's so happy, though. It is so happy you're going in.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, but we can't
for
play
this time.
Sesame Street 1, 2, 3 on playing games before.
Like hell, we can't.
Why can't we?
Challenge accepted. Okay, so I finally got the
Oh my god, you're the gargoyle guy.
I got the random power-up, which allows me to fly. So we're definitely gonna
Die by the man on fire.
No.
He's still gonna get hit by the fire
No,
guy.
no, we're gonna keep flying. So we're gonna fly over a lot of stuff for a minute. Now, the thing about these power-ups is they're great when you get them, but like any good power-up, as you'll see in a second. Yeah, it freezes you. You have to change over, and then
It looks like your power up is fading.
yeah, it's definitely fading.
It's gonna bring him back exactly where he keeps dying.
Yeah, so it gets you pretty far, but you still it still has a timer on it. So, it's not a perfect thing. It does end eventually.
So this time you're skipping the pumpkin guy?
I'm gonna. So I decided, yeah, let's see what's past the pumpkin guy, because as we said before, it's there might be something past him. And since I kept dying at him, I was like, well, what's past him? So we go on a small adventure.
Legs.
Yeah,
That's kind of confusing. I would have thought that.
You could jump on those bricks?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have thought that too.
or jump on those hands that killed me. So yeah, more learning. And back to the beginning again.
Can you just do that through the whole level?
Just snake on that.
Just worm?
You can. But eventually you'll see, you're eventually going to come into an enemy that you have to fight to get past. So... And then you definitely want to get your health grinding in because, well, as you saw, the level's not easy. For the first level of the game, this is probably the hardest first level of any game I've ever played. Ever. Like, even for playing games poorly standards, this is a very hard game.
I kind of want to play this one.
I kind of do too.
By all means, please do. You can't do worse than I did. Let's just put that out there. Well, maybe. I don't know.
What makes this a party? Like a monster party?
Well, clearly there's monsters. And
There's punch at the end of every level.
They were invited. Punch was served.
Is that mandatory for any party? You have to serve punch. Otherwise, it's not a party.
Okay, you beat the level. You may go have pie and ice cream.
I like the Ultra Mega Man.
I'm pretty good at Ultra Mega Man.
Alright, more of the same.
I like the strategy.
Skip past all of it.
No, he's just sizing up the eyeball squid.
Well, the eyeball squid, can't attack you. He only runs into you, so he only walks so far. So if you wait till he's walking away from you, you don't take damage. Okay, so I found the next empty room. So we know we've made some progress now. I've yet to defeat any bosses on this particular run. I'm just sizing up the level at this point, so... Just keep progressing as slowly and carefully as possible. Getting the health power-ups.
Are you just trying to find, like, as far as you can go at this point?
Yeah, I'm just trying to see where is the end of the level.
Oh, that door's different.
Yeah, there's a couple different doors here. So we get, and...
That's it.
So now... I can't
That's
go in...
probably the one that you need the key for.
Correct.
Be
So
my
this
guess.
is the farthest you've gotten
Yep.
so far.
So we've shown you the full level, but now you need to... Oh, this one's empty too, so... I've hit all the doors now. So you have to defeat the pumpkin guy.
The pumpkin guy's the key master.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I tried to do here. I tried to go back and defeat him. Check this one again. It's still empty. So...
Room is still empty.
Yeah, so I'm gonna head back and go after the pumpkin thing again. With any amount of life that I have remaining.
I don't think this is gonna go well for you.
Well, if this show has any indication, spoiler, it doesn't. So I'm gonna size them up one more time.
Well, as Joe dies for probably the last time, I'm gonna say from all of us at Playing Games Poorly, Happy Halloween. And we will catch you next time. I'm Tim.
I'm Joe.
I'm Matt. Happy Halloween, everybody.
Make sure to like, subscribe, and do all that fun internet stuff for many more of our shows coming out. And check out me and Matt on Long Play Gaming, where we do Monster in My Pocket.
Thanks for watching. God, you suck.